It took 10 hours of talks, but the Barbados Workers Union and the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation have finally reached an agreement. After 7 days of strike action over the payment of increments, the two parties met on Wednesday under the chairmanship of Acting Minister of Labour, Senator Harry Husbands. The union had accused CBC of going back on its commitment to pay a series of increments to all its workers. The radio and television outfit had held the position that the payments were not due to employees at the top of the pay scale. However, following the meeting, CBC General Manager Doug Hoyt said there was a genuine misunderstanding on the corporation's part. CBC and the BWU will meet on Friday to discuss how the payments will be made. BWU General Secretary Tony Moore spoke following the meeting.
Most of the time was spent trying to reach agreement, trying to get them to accept that agreement had been reached and apologizing for that. So that's really the start. Time now has to be taken by the CBC management to study the amounts that now have to be paid and to come back with an approach regarding how those amounts may be paid.
Okay. Now, basically, can the union say that this is a victory for them? Are you basically saying that this is a victory and the workers are vindicated?
It's never a victory when one has to go to the extent of taking industrial action, being off the job for 7 days to prove a point that, was always the point. So to use the word victory, I'm not so sure. But the meeting today has been successful in establishing that the Executive Council of the Barbados Workers Union, which incidentally is celebrating 76 years today, is not a union that is willy-nilly or fly-by-night that makes reckless pronouncements, but it's a union that understands what is, we understand our role, and we are happy that others perhaps who want to see will recognize that even in studying this particular situation and this impasse and the point that we are at.